Yeah. I mean, you have to go full stock into a turkey or it'll dry out. You know, you got to leave a lot of wetness in there. You know, add a little. You don't need as much salt when you go full stock in the turkey, so you know it's naturally salted through natural means. And then put in whatever other ingredients you want into a turkey, as long as it doesn't dry it out.
How many ingredients? You know, Mike was telling me he just goes by, you know, whatever fits in his fist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can double fist it depending on the size of the turkey. If you got like maybe you're like you're doing something fancy this year, and everybody gets their own Cornish game hen.
It's fine. Oh,
you
I've
obviously
done that.
can't do fisting there.
No, you can one in each fist.
Every cavity is different.
Just remember, Jeremy, save the neck for me.
Yeah, I will.
Welcome back to Rabbit Troop Sucks. Hopefully, you're full of that gizzard meat, and you are revolting against Black Friday. Welcome to our Black Friday free episode, as always, free episodes. But you get a bonus episode. It was our Thanksgiving episode and this episode all in 1 week. Oh my God!
Yeah.
You think there's a lot of chin drippings from last night?
I don't. Tell me about it. I'm sorry. I'm turning a different leaf. I would have
I'm asking
normally
you guys. You know,
I would have normally said different things, but I'm a new man.
sometimes you eat fast, you get them chin drippings.
Is there a special napkin for that?
No, you just get like the red lobster napkin and tuck it in your neck.
Like a bib.
Like much like an array of forks. Why are there 3 napkins at my setting? Oh well, one's for the chin drippings. wait till the after dessert crotch drippings.
What?
Wow.
Mike,
Not a dark
Mike-
road.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Mike, do we need to tell you about the turkey cavity?
We didn't even introduce ourselves.
How dare you? I'll introduce ourselves. We are Rabbit Troop Sucks, and we are a podcast about obscure, forgotten about, and often overlooked films. Welcome to this Black Friday shutdown protest. But yeah, as always, I'm Paul. Next to me is Mike.
Hi.
He was checking out cavities online.
Yeah, just a quick Google, you know.
Here's Lamar.
Hello. What cavities were you looking for?
Yeah, dripping cavities.
A couple
Like
couple
mouth
different
cavities,
categories.
like cave cavities, or
There's old King Cavity himself, Jeremy.
I was Googling
Yeah,
cavity
that's the cavity
creeps, and then
napkin.
it just got out of control.
And Colin, who is one step out the door.
How much stuffing should you stuff up your turkey?
Colin's back in. I thought Colin was out the door.
Nah,
he,
man.
he was taking off his shoes.
He was checking his notes out there.
He
when
was
he came back.
he was settling right in. You know, hopefully no one is living their lives to excess outside of maybe those Thanksgiving leftovers that you are stuffing your face full of. And that it brings us to today. You know, as I noted, that we have a little bonus episode for the week, that is, between Thanksgiving and today, Black Friday. Hopefully all of you are just chilling at home, doing fun things, and avoiding that excess. And today we're looking at the Brass Teapot 2012. When a couple discovers that a brass teapot makes them money whenever they hurt themselves, they must come to terms with how far they are willing to go. And how far indeed. It's kind of interesting. There's not like a ton of famous people here, but we have some cameos.
Do we?
They snuck in the cameos.
I think the biggest person here is Juno Temple, most notably from Ted Lasso.
Love her.
The
that was quick too.
What was the
We'll talk about it. Jeremy. We'll talk about it. Yeah, I mean, we have other maybe from Arrested Development. We have Bobby Moynihan. We have the woman from Sisterhood of Traveling Pants.
yeah, but she was also in Gilmore Girls. She's
that's right.
Rory, so she's probably the most famous.
Yeah, I guess her and Juno Temple. I think that would be probably rivals.
Yeah.
I think that depends on how old you are and what gender you are.
And maybe where you're at in like the world. Like
Well, sure. But I mean, if you're like
Also,
a 30, 40-year-old woman in the United States, I'm sure Gilmore Girls was a bigger thing for you than
Ted
Lasso.
Ted fucking Lasso.
Yeah, I my only argument would it just seems like Juno Temple, although this movie's 2012, that her career is like going up right now. Where the person from Gilmore Girls, I'm not saying like is not successful right now, but like maybe like her overall course has run, where I'm seeing more of Juno Temple just as of late. So
Sure, yeah.
yeah. But I mean, Colin, you're totally right. Like, good call. Like, I never watched Gilmore Girls, but that show was huge, and then it came back to, it wasn't it Netflix for like a season?
I don't feel like you see Juno Temple in a lot of like big budget movies. Like they're mostly like indie flicks, outside of maybe Ted Lasso, which started off as like an indie thing for Apple and really exploded.
And then ruined every TV show that's come after it.
Yeah. Ted Lasso's coming back.
Yeah, great. That's what we need. More fucking Ted Lasso.
King of the Hill's coming back, friend.
It already came back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No. There's going to be, I saw some lists of recently of things that were renewed or canceled, and King of the Hill is coming back for another season.
Wow.
Well, maybe there's another teapot out there that that gives you a bunch of money when you like reboot, franchises.
yeah.
Nice.
That's
Some guy's got a hold of that, and he's fucking milking it for all it's
definitely
worth.
He's literally
real.
fucking-
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what the teapot's not for, and why I'm not allowed in tea shops anymore.
That's true. Yeah, that's seasonal drippings.
Just seasonal drippings. That's
Oh yeah,
the name of it.
Billy Magnuson. Yeah, I was like, he's back and forth in this movie.
Is he the guy from Game Night?
Yeah, I love him from Game Night.
He's great in Game Night.
Why would a book ever need to wear a jacket? Yeah, well, we should do Game Night one night. That would just be a fun movie.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so there's like a lot of people we know in this.
Stephen Park.
Yeah, Alexis Blendl.
Who's Stephen Park?
The
Dr. Ling?
Dr.
Okay.
Ling.
Is he from things?
I don't know. I feel like he's from something.
He's from Fargo.
He's in Fargo.
French Dispatch.
Yeah.
The movie?
Dude, I had
part?
no
And,
idea.
and,
Another
do,
stuff.
and do the right thing.
Yeah. He's the
I had no idea.
awkward friend in Fargo that she has dinner with one night.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
Right.
I had no idea that
Aquardo.
I see.
this movie was based on a comic book.
Oh, God.
I did not read that. That's interesting.
I don't know.
I'm not opposed to that.
Is
Like,
the comic
Good
book
idea.
also too long?
no, I mean, like, was it like? I was gonna say, was it like one issue?
I don't know. I briefly read that in IMDb somewhere. It was not in the trivia.
And Ibs,
Huh.
and the Ibs,
It was right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
in the middles.
I think we saw a pill that will cure
Right in the
your
scrotum.
ibibiddles tonight while watching this movie.
Yeah. So during the commercials, we were watching this on Tubi. There was a pill advertised. I don't even remember what it does, but I'm pretty sure there's a radioactive serum in it, and it is going to kill you.
Oh, it looked like a pill full of honey with a scroll in it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was huge.
There
Yeah.
were honey pills in there. That's what the pillow's stuffed with is honey pills.
Oh, they're honey pills, friend.
Was that the same commercial with the guys in the termite suits?
No,
It was right
Those were
after.
eye-
Oh,
those
okay.
were eye
Oh
drops,
wow,
yeah.
it was right after. Holy shit!
Yeah.
That was
my
the eye
pillow
drop
attracts
commercial.
bears.
You take
Speaking
the pill.
of bears, dude, there was a fucking bear in our neighborhood the other night.
Did you ride it to freedom?
No, I was out there calling for it, but never came to me.
Come here.
How'd you know its name?
What?
How'd you know its name?
He didn't call it by name.
I
He
just
said,
yelled,
"Come here,
yeah,
bear."
Hey, bear.
When when Shadowfax presents himself, you know
Yeah. You're not like, is that Shadowfax? No, that,
it was not. It was
common
just,
horse.
get out of here, you son of a bitch. Shadowfax.
Well,
That's what Jeremy named it. Like,
Yeah,
go on,
the
get it.
Mike, before we dissect said Brass Teapot, do you feel beyond the hefty length of this film, things have gone wrong? Is this movie a fun movie for you?
No, I didn't think it was fun at all.
Oh.
I didn't think it was bad.
Not even that you're treated to some bee pills?
Yeah, the B
Just-
pills were okay.
First thing
just
I wrote
send
down.
Mike back into the back bedroom to wait this out.
That's a shame. First thing I wrote down was fun movie.
Aw.
Lamar's like, fun flick. Side note, I hope some friends can enjoy this one with
I
me.
wrote that down. I'm like, I hope Mike likes this. So I know I'm going to be emotionally shattered.
This would be a real neat film to talk with the fellas about. Let's meet at the malt shop.
Lamar's just journaling as he's watching.
There's a 3-page whole journal about how much I enjoy this movie.
My first wish would be to be with my best friend. And then there were some drawings of butterflies.
Yeah. Well,
I knew it. I'm sad to hear that. I do find this movie fun. I believe I'm the only one who's seen this. Jeremy, you have not, correct?
no.
Tis I. 'tis I at the party. I probably saw this movie 2015, like a few years after it came out.
How did you discover this movie?
I think Netflix, to be honest. I think Netflix or a streaming service, and my wife and I watched it at some
You
point.
stole it off the shelf of someone's antique store.
I did, and I ran. I ran so far away.
All right.
I had to get away. Yeah, with this we meet Alice and John. They're just like down on their luck, kind of middle class people.
Salt of the earth.
Yeah, salt.
Hey,
Salt.
they do.
Salt.
I mean,
of-
that's
They do
how
the
they
bang
describe
bang
it.
before work. You know.
Yeah,
yeah.
you gotta love that for him.
What
They do.
state do you think this
Indiana?
takes place? Indiana. Okay.
I noted that it's on a license plate, and Dr.
Indiana.
Ling pins it on the map.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
All right.
Yeah. So, welcome to Stranger Things. You didn't know about that crossover, did you?
Wow. How about that?
You know, Elle got her powers from the Brass Teapot. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll let that slide.
I don't know what to say about any of that. But yeah, I mean, we really meet them. I find them a believable couple. They're young, as the guys are talking about, like they're having sex before work. They're like doing young kind of coupley things. John,
I like their chemistry a lot.
Yeah.
They do seem like a fun couple.
Yeah.
John's working his ass off. He's selling.
He's the type of
extended-
guy that tucks his socks into his pants before he hops on the old shit
You
wagon.
got to do the sock tuck.
The bike that he doesn't seem to know how to ride,
He
even
does
though
not know how to ride that bike.
presumably does this every day.
Yeah, getting on and off that bike was difficult for any human to watch John do. But yeah, he's working his ass off. He's selling like extended warranties. His boss is a huge piece of shit. This is like
Dude, could you
Office
imagine
Space.
working in a call center doing extended
I can
fucking appliance
no,
warranties?
hear me out. I can, but I can't imagine a boss coming up to me and saying anything that this boss does. Like,
No, I have that in my notes. I was
Yeah.
like, this guy's a fucking asshole. I said I would have killed this boss. He would die horribly, and fecal matter would be involved.
yeah, this is like Office Space to the extreme. Like this
His
guy's
or your fecal matter?
bolt.
Hey, it doesn't matter.
Mixed
As
bag.
long as somebody's getting
mixed
some
mixed
fecal.
bag of fecal matter. Dogs could be
That's
in there. Who
fertilizer,
knows?
friend.
I see.
Officer, what are you talking about? It's just a bag full of poop. You never know the occasion. Get out of my trunk. Yeah, so yeah, his boss is a huge piece of shit. Yeah, as I said, like kind of very Office Space. He's like, why did you lose the call? And blah, blah, blah. I mean, part of me is like more, I can imagine myself be the manager at this job. And what would I do? Just stare out the window.
Yeah.
I would never talk to any of my employees about
Regret all
anything.
your life decisions.
Oh, yeah. Like, okay, boss, can I ask you a question? No.
I don't care.
Yeah, whatever.
No, I'm knee deep in suicide contemplation.
Like boss, like I brought you this whiskey. I will drink this whiskey, and you can now leave. Take the whiskey and go.
I made a note to you guys about how I was listening to the Spies Like Us episode. Good episode. But I remember the boss in that episode and that line that he used on the Dan Aykroyd character. You watch your mouth. And it reminded me of this boss character, too. And I was trying to figure out which one was worse. This one is definitely worse because he has that Office Space boss vibe. Like, I'm watching you. You better sip up or shape out.
Yeah.
That was some good mouthfeel.
It was good mouth.
Yeah, this is like very reminiscent. There's a scene in The Office where Michael Scott takes up a second job and he is also working at like a call center. But it's kind of amazing because his boss is kind of similar in ways. Like, you've got to make these calls and stick to the script. And Michael Scott finally stands up for himself. He's like, you know what, this job just isn't for me. And like the whole like episode is the build up of him quitting the second job, and immediately his boss is like, you just turn in your headset there. If you ever need to work again, let me know. Get out of here. Like, he does not give a shit. Like, he churns out employees day to day. There's no like emotional tie to any of this.
That's probably the most realistic thing about this movie is the churn of like appliance extended warranty salesman.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a horrible job to
I
have.
just feel
A
it's probably
horrible job.
an AI bot now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
There's
Hi, it's me.
a robot's making
It's
this.
me, body.
Definitely.
I want to have a conversation with like an AI bot that calls me,
I
and I don't know it's AI.
Oh, well.
You'll probably have one day.
You've seen the articles where people are getting like mental health advice from like Chat GPT, like that, right?
Well, good.
That could be you. All the time.
Like I could be Chat GPT. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just some Chinese kid in
There's
a
just
cave
guy,
somewhere.
Why don't you just tell me what movie you want to see?
I read something about that. Like, there's a robot. They claim it's an AI robot that can clean your house, but it's really just some guy in India just looking through the eyes of the robot.
Yeah, I read that.
It like cleans your house. So they're just outsourcing AI to guys in India.
Wait. How does? What?
I don't know. It's like a little toy robot.
Oh,
And
I-
it's, it's not like a made robot or anything.
I thought there was like a man in a robot that was just coming.
no. But
Are you
talking about man board?
are you a
Fucking
pleasure
awesome.
robot? I'm way ahead of you.
Wait, Lamar, was that a pleasure bot?
It could be.
Weak. I have some Osmo action.
I got a feeling that's what the real future is going to be. Just guys in suits pretending to be AI.
Just remote controlling robots in your house and recording
Yeah.
everything you do.
Yeah, I mean, I also, just really feel for this couple because they are looking for jobs. Alice has a degree in art history, and later on it's said more aggressively by John, and there is a reason why things get more aggressive. But she, I don't think, is not willing to compromise. She just doesn't want like the most entry level job of anything.
Yeah.
And I understand, like, and later John is going to accuse her of like you won't you're not willing to start at the bottom. And I don't agree with that at this part in this stage of the movie.
Well, I mean, he says it to be hurtful,
Yeah,
not
and
because he thinks it's true.
And that's why I'm saying that. Like there is a
Although
ramp.
it is true, and she should consider that.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I do feel she's looking at some jobs, and we do see her in an interview, and she's like, I graduated top third of my class, and they like in this interview kind of really highlight what's going on. They're like, most people applying for this job have graduate level degrees and have been working this job for over 10 years, and she does not have the experience or those graduate level
I mean,
degrees.
that's on them for giving.
They
her
should
the
never have
interview.
interviewed her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, like
But-
didn't you see the resume?
Yeah,
But
maybe she threw a headshot in, and they're like, "Okay, just get her in."
We'll
here.
get her-
It's
yeah.
fine.
Well,
I said I would hire her immediately.
Oh, 100%.
Well, I mean,
Here we go. Come on in.
The job application could have honestly just been like the bare minimum requirements, like bachelor's level and above. And she's probably like, awesome, I live in Indiana and like I'm doing this stuff. And then she gets the reality bite of like, dude, like most people have a bit more degrees and experience.
I mean, I get why you would apply for it, but like as the hiring manager,
I agree.
no one is going to interview this person.
There's
Like,
also those weird hiring managers that just bring in 1,000
Yeah.
applicants.
Meet
we're
that quota.
gonna just shoot them all away and hire this person.
We're doing so bad, we're going to open up the quarterback position to the public.
Come on in, everybody.
she's looking for like art history jobs in bumfuck Indiana.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
that's the huge
That's where the
problem.
best
in the
art takes place.
newspaper,
Yeah.
because that's where you find the
Yeah.
good art history jobs.
A lot of their
The
backgrounds.
Indianan.
Yeah, that's probably a real paper. A lot of their backgrounds not really explained. Like how did they get this house? We know that they're struggling, but they're struggling to pay off this house. They need like these entry
Wasn't it
level
a rental
jobs.
Yeah,
house?
they're
Yeah, they're renting
constantly
because
haunted.
Billy Magnuson,
Arnie,
rolls up, and he is a huge piece of shit. I love the actor, not so his character is just a huge piece of shit, and he's like a big bully. He says degrading things to Alice. He's just a piece of shit. So
He
we meet
knocks,
him.
what's his name? John off his little bike when he
Yeah.
comes rolling.
As Mike was noting, it wasn't very hard. He was getting on and off the bike like he's
Yeah,
never used
he didn't
the
know how to
best.
stop the bike, so basically he just ran into fucking the guy.
Jeremy, Jeremy, he's the town cranberry.
That's true. Yeah. Everybody gets a squeeze.
Is that what you do to cranberries?
That's how you get the juice
Yeah,
out,
Oh, okay.
yeah, like little squeeze.
one at a time.
Hey guys, everyone's had a gush.
Remember those fruit snacks, gushers? They just blow up in your mouth.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I seen them recently.
Yeah.
That's my nickname.
I
in
need a
high
bag of
school.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eat a bag of gush.
I thought that's where you got your name for your omelet food
So
truck.
that's what we
Guzzlers from
handed out at
Gushers.
Halloween.
That's one of his omelets. The Colfax gush.
That's his off-brand Guzzlers truck, the Gusher.
It's a half omelet, half Jello shot.
Oh, the texture is terrible.
And to send Mike over the edge, it's served with just the rind of a nice hard-boiled egg.
Oh yeah, What I love about hard-boiled eggs is how they smell like sulfur and the texture's disgusting.
And they get a little gray on the
Yeah.
inside.
Oh,
to make
when the yolk turns like green.
God damn
to
Oh,
make you
man.
question reality.
That's how you know it's
That's a
ready.
Christmas
Yeah.
That
gusher.
gives it its good flavor.
Yeah, it is. That's nice.
Christmas egg.
We'll be there soon. We'll be there soon in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Christmas gushing.
Christmas gushing expired hard-boiled eggs.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe I'll bring that. I'll bring everyone expired, aged, hard-boiled
Guys,
eggs.
these have been sitting on
There
my
you go.
windowsill
Yeah.
for 2 weeks.
We were already talking about the time we were drinking coffee and Bailey's and podcasting, and I was like, I warped to another other dimensions that night, and everyone died a little bit.
Yeah.
Christmas miracle.
We need more egg-themed
I know.
nights.
So you wash
good.
it down with a little Colfax gush.
Yeah.
Do your after rind, and
The after rind.
and before after a dollop of mayo is always welcome.
that mayo chaser. That's always important.
Well, remember the other half is the Jello shot, which is part of this omelet, and then maybe have a drink.
Damn
Okay.
it. All
Well,
this got worse.
real talk. This is gross. If you guys want to have omelets, some night I'm in.
Hey, I'm always down for
All disgusting, but you're always down for omelet.
Yeah,
I
correct.
got you. I got you.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's always down for omelets.
Hear,
Always.
hear me out. Omelet bar right here in the studio.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
I'm gonna rent a hibachi grill.
Yeah,
And
you
I'm
just have
gonna
like
get
a
a
meat
line of
guy
it.
in the corner.
I'm gonna get a line of omelets.
Your omelets.
Okay. For dessert, can we have 5 pies mashed together with ice cream?
I
and then maybe some watermelon
I
chicken?
from the grill am gonna slice and dice little omelet chunks and then flip them into your mouth from like 3 feet away.
We're doing like a Benihana?
Yeah, hell
Okay.
yeah.
What is happening right now?
Smack someone in the face with a whole omelet.
Colin makes his own
Dude,
onion
Onion
sauce.
I
volcano.
always catch the fucking shit in my mouth. At
Yeah, we
those
know what you
places.
do.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because you practice
I am
so
dead
goddamn
on
much.
accurate.
Jeremy, we know you wheeze the juice.
Yeah.
Couple fresh baby
Wheezing
nugs,
good.
wheezing juice. PS
Speaking
style.
of baby nugs, I broke my fucking glass little pipe thing, and now I smoked tonight out of a fucking aluminum can.
You old
You
school
like
did.
MacGyvered it?
Yeah.
You
didn't-
dug it
yeah.
out. Ah, nice.
He's out there with like an apple and a...
So the transition, just to get straight, was from baby nugs to your homemade crack pipe.
That's right.
Okay, that's fine. No further questions, Your Honor.
I'd like to put on the record, this is my first time here. I don't know any of these people that well.
No one knows anything.
You were drug in off the street.
Yeah, and it just seemed like a fun time. The door was open.
Yeah.
The card said promising opportunity.
Yeah, something about an omelet.
They offered stuffing.
So I like in the movie the one thing that Mike does like, the believability of these two actors. I do believe they're in a good relationship. They're cute together. And they're really just trying to make it by. Arnie stops by, collects this rent money. Alice that night is trying to like go over some funds, and she's like, okay, like once he pays for this, and once I like kind of move this other credit card, and we kind of like lean on the fact that we don't have to pay these other credit cards for a couple months, we still have, oh God, we're $45 still in debt. Dope. Then they go to a party. This kind of like rubs it in their face even more. Like the well-to-do girl from
Gilmore Girls?
yeah, thanks. I almost said Gossip Girl. Gilmore Girls is there. Like they're clearly looking up to her. She's like the well-off like girl who's successful.
She just got
and-
like a promotion or something. Isn't that what this party was celebrating?
yeah,
She just got a new job.
And everyone was wearing cocktail dresses and tuxedos for some reason.
yeah,
it was
and
fancy.
John and Alice roll up in like t-shirts and like just.
But so do their friends. The friends that they really like
Yeah.
also roll up in like casual wear, and
Yeah,
they're
maybe
having
and
a good
Bobby.
time. They
are
seem
wearing-
to have
Yeah.
like a good
Louis-
time. They
yeah.
got drunk. They danced.
Yeah,
They're
Yeah,
fucking
open
having a
bar.
great
Fuck
time.
that. I'd
yeah,
go.
Luis and Chuck.
I like John.
Well,
shirt.
yeah, that's one of the things that I was wondering. Like, is this an open bar? Because these guys are like negative $45.
No,
He
it
said
is.
everything was free. They went because it was free.
No, the next morning when they're hung over AF, they're like, "Why did we do this?" She's like, "Cause it was free." He's like, "Oh yeah."
And I like John's shirt. He rolled in with like I think it was a potato wearing a like holding a lightsaber.
It was like a
Puking in the
chipmunk or
sink
something.
in his
There it
underwear.
is.
Yeah,
Way
he's
out of
wearing
place.
whitey tighties every other scene.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You got to really emphasize how poor they are.
Do people still wear whitey tighties? Like, is that a thing?
It must be.
Is that happening?
Jeremy, let me show you.
What's going on with that, man? I feel like we've come a long way in undergarments. We don't have to wear those anymore.
Have we?
Yeah, some people
What
like
are you
them.
wearing?
You're
not wearing any, are you?
They're boxers, but they're
Okay.
very lightweight and flowy.
I see. Lightweight.
You know, they feel like you feel like you're free balling.
Does it feel like you're wearing nothing at all?
Nothing
Exactly.
At all.
Okay.
Nothing at all. Nothing.
Maybe I'm not.
Oh, wow.
You never know. You can only see the upper half here.
That's true.
Crotchalata.
Yeah, have you ever had that to drink?
Crotchalata. Is that a mixed drink?
Yeah.
What's in that?
Do you make your
Shame.
crotchalata here, or does it come from a bottle?
Is this pre-mixed? Is this batch made?
It's barrel aged.
Yeah.
Small
Well,
batch.
good for us.
Yeah. But yeah, so they're hungover.
Yeah, and then they have to go a drive-in.
Yeah, where the fuck are they going?
I don't
Where
know.
are they going?
I think groceries. She might have said something like, we need
that's
to
true.
go-
Are they
She did say
grocery
something about
shopping in
groceries,
like
yeah.
the fucking outback?
Yeah.
Because they are in the middle of nowhere.
That's why I question what city or town they were in. It's like
Yeah.
seems like be nothing around them. Just
There is nothing.
like
Like her
open-
interview was for a gas station attendant.
I also thought something like that. Like you're applying to a big mega corporation, but this is a very small town.
Well, a big old truck runs into them, and that
Yeah.
slows their roll real
Because
quick.
somebody sawed down the fucking stop sign.
I know.
Yeah.
Fuck was the stop
Yeah,
sign?
and like the
Come
cop's
on
like,
now.
no one's paying for any of this. This just happens.
There's okay.
That's how things work.
Yeah, there's no fucking way that like on this street with like a very clear turn. It wasn't like the guy was going straight. It was a street with like an ending road. There was no way that wasn't going to be a stop in any situation.
Well,
Because on
and
the
I
other
feel
side
like
of the
the
intersection
truck
was the
that-
antique shop.
Yeah, I feel like the truck that hit him was like intending to just drive straight off the road.
Yeah,
Yeah, correct.
They were clearly wrong. Yeah.
Well, to play a little devil's advocate, I agree with how this is shown to us, but you might also take it as like there is like a force pulling them into this situation. a little
Yes,
bit.
sure.
Because
you have to buy into that.
Because when the car does crash and that like the officer is like it, clearly we see like a slight time lapse, like 40 minutes, whatever it is to take the officer to get there. He's like writing this up. We hear about the stop sign. They're like, oh man, there's a rash of people just sawing this shit down. Like this is a real problem. We see Alice and she turns around and the only thing in the vicinity is this antique shop. And she like her,
Beeline. She's like, I feel like shopping.
yeah, she just like is activated. She's like, yeah, as Mike said, like I need to go shopping.
Well, she saw that old lady take the teapot out of the rusty barrel, which I don't understand that at all. Why was that teapot in the rusty barrel?
Because
Where do you keep your-
the old
yeah.
lady was banking on someone getting injured in the accident so she could get some cash.
Right.
So she had to keep it close
there
to
you
the
go,
proximity.
Colin.
Colin's a thinker.
That old sneaky bitch.
Because she saw the stop sign.
Yeah.
down.
They explicitly said it later,
she
actually.
They did explicitly
I
say it
just
later.
figured that scene makes more sense now
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
of Colin. You know?
She opened
Thank
up
God
her
for
eyes.
Colin.
I do what I can,
She
buddy.
saw it at the sign.
Thank God for Pedro Pascal.
Damn, Paul, that was good.
I did it.
Yeah.
And you're still calling him Pedro Pascal.
Wow.
Regrowing it. Yeah.
I told you when you shaved it, you should have sent the trimmings to Jeremy. We could have recreated it.
Yeah.
You,
I still owe Jeremy a package, so that could still
you still owe
happen.
Jeremy a package.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Whoa.
From when you
One you
shave
can't
it.
UPS.
Yeah. Why do you have to meet him at the alley of a sub shop?
Yeah, that's between me and Jeremy's stuffing.
What
Nice.
sub shop?
It better not be Subway.
No.
Fucking be angry.
Firehouse.
Jersey Mike's
Chivas.
are better.
Chivas. Chiba Hut.
Cuba, that's pretty good.
Chiba on Colfax in the alley.
No, that fucking Vietnamese.
Oh, yeah, you like
place,
that?
That is
Yeah.
dope, dude.
Yeah. That was good. That was nice.
Good for that place.
Where'd you guys get food from?
Can't remember the name.
Sick.
It's on
I
Jeremy's
love that
phone.
place.
Jeremy could look right now and tell us all.
No, I don't care that.
Nah.
Yeah. We'll sit here
Too
in
drunk
radio
for that,
silence
man.
and wait
There
for
it
you.
is.
Yeah.
Not- not
This is what the
scrolling
listeners
through
want. They
anything.
want to listen to Jeremy Google something. It doesn't.
No,
matter.
that was a. If you guys are in Colorado, go to every Vietnamese bakery till you hit the one that has a good pork sandwich.
There you go.
Okay.
Just go
Yeah.
to all of them. Go to all of the Vietnamese bakeries.
That's right.
I don't know what it's called because I don't know that it has a sign, but I've been there many times. It was something that Nemo hit me to many, many years ago. They have the best banh mi. According to the only Vietnamese person I know.
Nah.
But it is really good.
Yeah, I mean, their opinion
Faux
should weigh
95
Yeah.
Noodle House.
Okay. If it's
it
got
is.
a number in it, in the name, that doesn't mean anything. You know it's good.
Dude, I feel like Fun 95
right.
has been good for the last 30 years.
Good to the last drop.
Whoa.
Guzzlers.
There we go.
Good to the last round.
Okay. So, Juno Temple steals a teapot.
Yeah, she does. So she goes in. This old woman's like, "Oh, I have things."
I love this store, by the
I'll
way.
be right
Yeah.
back. And Juno Temple sees that teapot and takes it and runs right the hell out. She's like, "Go, go, go, go,
I
go!"
kind of
go.
like that. She's just driven to just, I'm going to just take
Yeah.
this. She could
She
have
was drawn
just, like, $10. She made no offer.
This I've noted through a lot of movies that we've watched over the years. Although some explanations we get about this teapot over the course of this movie, certain things we do not. Like, why are people drawn to this? Even, and very soon, Juno Temple highlights to John, like, touch the teapot. And you hear like a sound like wah, wah, wah. Like almost like that, like slow down. Like almost like this ripple of sound. Like when you touch the teapot, like it kind of energizes or synergizes with you.
Yeah.
Not in a great way, but you don't really know, like something's happening. Like you connect with it and we never really find out like all those details. So I really do feel she was drawn to this teapot, and when she saw it, she's not the person that would normally do something like this, but did, like driven to do this. So I kind of like that we don't really get answers about that, but she steals and runs.
Yeah. Everyone, when they
Yeah.
first touch the teapot, everyone does a really good job of having that kind of expression of like, having that anxious feeling in your tummy kind of thing.
The old Tums,
yeah.
the old T-Tums.
Yeah, the old. Yeah. everyone who touches it for the first time, they have the little whoa kind of expression, and the consistency of that has actually been kind of nice.
I like that. It could have been very hokey, where in every other movies, you touch something, it's like wah, 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 and the lights flicker on and off.
Brass T-Tums.
Yeah.
or it only
I wonder if
impacts
it's the same
characters
feeling
and
like
side characters.
Yeah,
don't count.
exactly.
when a guy gets out of like a high chair and actually like crushes one of his own nuts, like that gut feeling you get. Oh,
We have all been there, buddy.
Yeah.
So the
Mike just did it right there. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm sitting on one of my testicles right
Mike
now.
purposely did it. Here's a little back tuck. It's like, there it is. Get warm, guys.
I'm just doing it so that my teapot gives me money.
Yeah, it's the 20.
It's like a built-in hemorrhoid cushion.
He's like, mash right in there. I saw him fist it in a little bit. Pound it.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Speed bag it.
Speed bag it.
Oh well.
that's the real speed bag.
Yeah.
I also like how Juno Temple stands around a lot in this house in just a bra. That's what kept me going throughout the whole thing.
There we
She
go.
has an extensive lingerie collection, and it's
And you know what? If I had a body like that, I would too.
yeah.
Should make this a drinking game.
I know. Paul, we'd be dead by the end of this.
Every time she switches something up,
Yeah.
take a drink.
Nice.
No.
Well, yeah, no, you're right. She is standing around in her underwear, curling her hair with the teapot, because of course.
Hey, what the fuck? This is where the movie gets.
Dude, if you're gonna
Well,
steal a teapot,
She
don't let it
slept
out of
with
your
this
sight, man.
motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like the teapot kind of sensed her desperation, and that's kind of what drew. I think the teapot drew her to it.
I am in the greater
Yeah.
scheme of things. I'm gonna agree with Mike that I do feel this movie could be cut down. This movie's about an hour and 40 minutes. I think it'd easily be like an hour 20-ish.
Yeah.
But I do like the immediacy that we don't like dick around.
No, there's no
getting to
dicking
the,
around.
like what the teapot does.
Yeah,
She
we
burns
dick
her-
around a lot afterwards,
Yeah,
but
she burns herself with a curling iron, and all of a sudden, like, there's money in the teapot, and she's like she's like, that's weird. Like, I know I could sense like maybe there's money before. I never really looked at this, and then immediately she burns herself again.
Yeah,
and
that-
money comes out.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, I get it.
I don't. If I burnt myself, I don't think my immediate reaction would be, "Let me check out that teapot, see if there's money in there."
Yeah, that
Well, I
took
think
me
it
out of
jiggled a little bit.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
when it produces money, it gives a little jiggle.
I'm-
She made the instant connection that
Yeah.
once this happens, this happens.
I feel it calls to her a bit. Like I feel that's
Yeah,
like that's.
it's got to be guiding her, because I wouldn't have been like, "I'm gonna burn myself again,"
Yeah.
just to test this theory.
So yeah, again, so they're like unexplained things, but like she's like immediately in, and I do like that because it's like all right. And John comes home, she's like, I'm gonna show you this shit, and he's like, oh my god.
For the sake and the pace of the movie, I like that too.
Yeah.
pace.
The
Conte
pace.
sells.
New York City.
She could have spent like 20 minutes sitting there like, what's going on with it? Like every stupid couple that we've seen in movies that can't figure shit out.
And she's making bank too. She's getting like hundreds upon hundreds of dollars.
yeah.
And
Like I think
luckily-
that's all it gives out is $100 bills.
And,
Well,
and
that's
lucky
all that
for-
I saw the
Lucky
entire
for
movie.
John, he just lost his job because he comes home and he is a sad sack. And she's like, "Don't worry about it, baby."
Actually, Jeremy, that's important to like when she first burns herself, $200 pops out right immediately, and that's important to know
Well, I like-
later.
When she plucks
How
her
how does
eyebrow,
the
100
teapot
bucks.
know what the payout is for the given injury that's happening?
It has,
like,
like,
is
a
there a
rubric in
teapot
there.
injury conversion chart that comes
I-
with this
Yeah.
thing?
I just
Maybe
sent
lost
you an email about that. You didn't read that in the trivia?
I didn't.
You didn't see the chart.
Sliding scale.
There's like a decoder wheel in there.
Yeah.
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 It's like based on the Chinese zodiac too, like when you were born, what year.
Yeah.
Well, I also like how it spits out like the current like iteration of money too. Like it has the most current form of currency.
Yeah.
It's
they all-
not like bills from like eight. Like I feel like it should have spit out like gold doubloons from like Jesus time,
Like a
you know?
cougar ant or something.
it's 2,000 years old. It would,
Right.
So Jeremy, so just to get straight, you are somewhat angsty at the undefined magic artifact in the room.
Yeah. I
But
do.
it would have been better if it spit out the original currency of when it was conceived.
I think it just should have spit
right.
out some goo.
So like she burns herself and like myrrh pops out or whatever.
Frankincense.
Yeah,
Fran.
frankincense.
Imagine,
from the Gilded Age.
imagine
Right.
she just looked in, and you know what? Shout out to Colin. The stuff came out, just right in your face. The
God.
stuff. Ah.
Look at all this stuff.
that was before work.
Did I eat it?
Sometimes got to eat a bowl of whipped cream.
Just stuff and
A
shekels.
bowl of shaving cream.
Just shaving cream and shekels.
Wow, too many shekels. Man, if this water world would be spitting out those chits, be fighting sea pirates.
Your teapot spitting chits in your face.
Yeah, good God.
That would have been great. Like it spits out chits. So she's like, are those chits?
Well,
Holy shit.
I like that
You gotta
John
be shitting me.
immediately senses that this is probably not good in the greater scheme of
As
things.
anyone should be.
And
Absolutely right that he's totally being a bitch about this.
well, I mean, this. So I do feel what we're shown over the course of this movie is she's a little more like bewitched by this. Like he gets involved, but he's always like a little trepidatious about this, and she's just kind of in. And later we do learn like if there's any kind of little sense of evil in you, it is going to find it, manifest, and destroy you from the inside.
Well, we learned that after Antiques Roadshow, though.
Well, yeah, so we're kind of going there. So right now, they make a deal right before all this happens. And she's like, let's just get out of the goddamn hole that we're in. Let's make $1 million. It seems like very easy at this point. Like, she made $1,000 in like seconds. So like from their perspective, I think this makes sense now. Let's make $1 million. Let's call it a day and get rid of this. And he's like, yeah. And he immediately like kind of betrays her. I think this is shitty. So he like takes it. He takes it to Antiques Roadshow. I can't think of the actor's name.
Matt Walsh.
Thank you so much. Matt Walsh is there. Hey, shout out Upright Citizens Brigade. Always extra shout out to anyone who is Upright Citizens Brigade member.
And
We call back to the
Martin
movie we
Orloff,
did,
yeah.
Martin and Orloff.
Yeah. I think that's the last time we saw him. Maybe he might have.
I feel like we saw him in something else.
He's
but-
in our hearts always. But yeah, if there's anyone from Upright Citizens
Oh,
Brigade,
fuck. The college one. Help me out.
Old school.
Old school. Thank you.
yeah, it was old. Hey, good
Yeah.
call.
Yes.
Yeah, hey, good.
I remembered something.
did it.
Wow. Oh.
So
Couldn't remember the name, but I got it.
So now that
Nice.
he's on Antiques Roadshow, this is clearly being broadcast to everyone on Earth, and we
Yeah,
get
because we all fucking watch Antiques Roadshow.
right, especially Dr. Ling, who
Yeah.
is in China, and I'm like this like crazy 1950s TV or maybe 1960s like first color TV. Dr. Ling is watching this. We're going to learn more about this guy soon. He's like very interesting. There's also I'm going to throw this out. The sons of this woman that the teapot was stolen from, they have seen this as well because they note this later
The
on.
Hasidic Jews,
Yeah.
who have somehow like left their mom out in the middle of a fucking nowhere intersection in a old rusted up shack.
She died.
Yeah, she's dead, friend. They're there because she's
Well,
dead.
she is dead.
Yeah.
I know, but not at the beginning when she got the teapot.
No,
I'm just saying,
guys,
Hasidic Jews are
next
shitty
day.
sons.
Yeah.
When we do see the sons, they are there because they're like, mom's dead.
So was that like a corpse that was in that shop?
Well, they go. So one thing is, eventually John tries to go back and return the teapot, and now the place is just boarded up. It's like, it almost looks like age too. It wasn't like in great shape, but now it looks like more battered and dilapidated. Like the
So the
signs
woman
now-
in that shop is not the Hasidic Jew's mom.
She
this
is.
might have been like some.
No, it is. That's
She is.
what's mentioned. And she was alive when she stole the teapot.
Was she?
Correct. Yes.
Yes, but directly after the theft, she passed away out of sadness for losing the teapot.
Okay.
Yes.
Or whatever.
Okay.
The
And,
teapot
and
was
now
like
the
keeping her alive.
the sons want the inheritance.
Yeah.
That's right.
'Cause
But what I'm saying is these sons, like, what is this lady doing out in the middle of nowhere? Like, why did they just leave her to
She
her own
liked it
devices?
there. She was sawing down stop signs and
Well-
making money.
You would have to think that she has lived such an age that this thing isn't paying off anymore.
Maybe.
Right. Yeah,
That
she-
whatever's happening, she's probably getting like pennies.
Yeah.
She needs the suffering of others to make this thing pay out.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're going to learn about the brass teapot.
Yeah.
We shall.
I know that a kick
That's
to the
true.
chones pays out big.
Dude,
Yeah.
you
We
learned
gotta
that.
get in the chones once or twice.
Oh, yeah.
You take a guzzler, you get it in the chones, Colfax gush.
Yeah.
Go
That's
sleep in
$1,000 payout each one. Each fucking nut tap, $1,000.
tap tap.
I like how she figures
Double
that out
tap.
because they're experimenting with it. Like he comes home and she's just beating the shit out of herself, but there's money everywhere, and she explains how it works, and she kicks him in the Jones, and there's like a huge amount of cash that comes out. Even she realizes, oh wow, that really does hurt. When
Yeah.
you kick people in the junk.
Well, over the course of time, they're getting everything that they want. They buy a house. They are moving up with the class system. They're hanging out with that woman who got a promotion at the beginning, Peyton, and
So-
Peyton's husband. And they live like the glamorous life that they're like, oh, we wish we could be like this couple.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
They were initially, the guy was concerned. He's like, all right, we're making this money. We can't deposit it in a bank because the IRS will be all over us. So we're going to put it in our toilet. But then later on, they're buying like fucking expensive cars. They're buying $1 million houses. Like that all just went right. Like the
make
IRS
vodka
went out the
investments.
window. They're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
All cash out
Well-
under the table, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, my assumption, like again, not to be the person always playing devil's advocate or fillers, I just assume if you have enough cash, you could probably. How about this? I don't know what this is like, but I assume if you have enough cash, you could probably do whatever you want. So to answer your question, Jeremy, someone's probably like, "This house is $1 million," and they're like, "We'll pay you $1.5 million to shut your mouth," and they're like, "Not a problem. We're gonna make this happen. You just give me that
A
million."
lot of nut taps.
Yeah, lot of nut happening.
That's how.
That, Jeremy, that's literally nutrageous.
Yeah. That is outrageous.
Well,
That's the definition of it.
he was also doing some investing as well, wasn't he?
Well, that was the cover.
and it went
But
bad.
he did do he invested in vodka.
Yeah, didn't go.
but he also said something else, and then she's like, "When are we gonna get the payoff from blank and blank?" He's
from
like,
vodka. Yeah, that was the vodka.
"Oh, that
investment.
was the vodka."
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "I misread the market." So they do a series of things, and like actually, and I think what Mike is noting now throughout the movie, a series of things happens. They're like beating the shit out of each other. They're making this money. These Hasidic Jews keep robbing them. They are very aware of what the teapot is. As noted, they're like, my mom
Well, they got
died.
a Chinese guy that's talking them out of it, too.
So Dr. Ling shows up now that they buy their house. They're having like a house party. And he's like, I'm going to warn you, like, this is like an ancient thing. And I know a lot about it. And we should talk about this. But it's eventually going to consume you. And they're like, nope. But John wants to talk about it. John's like, maybe we should hear this guy out. And that's why I keep noting, like, Alice is like really like transfixed. Like you could tell she's like a sweet person, but when it comes to this, it's there's something more. Clearly, it's not just like about the money. But yeah, the warning is set, and now through a series of events, I find this writing actually really interesting because yes, for a point in time, you're like, this can't go on forever. They just can't like keep beating the shit out of each other, and the payoff is a little less. But then they realize if they're just in the vicinity of someone getting hurt, like Alice has it, and like a dude like eats shit off his skateboard, and all of a sudden she's like, "Oh my god, this guy just got hurt. I'm making money from this, and it's more money that they've made in a while." And she's like, "Oh my god." So now they're going to like boxing fights. They're going to like people having birth in the hospital. Like they're getting
That's
really
gotta be a
creative.
big payout right there.
This
Oh,
was
yeah.
the one thing that kind of really irked, like, of this whole thing that really kind of irked me was that every time that John walked away, where he was gonna go get his ass beat to make some money, he had to carry her purse because it had the kettle, the teapot in it. But then all of a sudden, when someone nearby got their ass beat, they still got paid. So like, what's the like? Why did he have to constantly carry your purse? Every
Yeah,
time he
I
walked
wondered
away?
the same thing.
There's
'Cause
issues
he had
with
to
the,
do it.
That's
6
the
or
question
7
that every
times
husband
fucking movie.
asks themselves all the time, Colin. Why do I have to carry this woman's
Yeah.
purse right
When-
now?
When I go to the bathroom, why do I have to carry your purse?
Well, the one time he went to the bathroom, it was because it's like they were out of money, and it was like,
But why carry the purse? Like, why does the pot have to be so close to him if they can go to a boxing match and still make money?
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah. Why couldn't he just go to the bathroom? Also, if you're going out to dinner,
do it beforehand?
do it beforehand. Bring some money with you on the off chance that you might have to pay.
Yeah, they thought it was
Yeah, like,
gonna be a
oh shit,
$500
we might
dinner,
have to
not
pay.
$1,000
Yeah.
We got to
dinner.
go in the
Yeah.
bathroom and fucking kick our own balls in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
or shove
Before
something
this
up his
dinner.
ass like
So-
or have this ex-murderer kill me.
yeah, I like that. Yeah, they're at a bar, and John gets his ass kicked.
Who's the
by an
biggest,
expert.
toughest guy in here?
Yeah, and also that the emotional damage that bill probably should have produced a little bit of cash.
Well, no, yeah, yeah. So let's
It
talk-
would have later in the movie.
Yeah,
yeah.
so we find that stage one is like beat each other up. You're gonna get money.
Yeah,
But
stage one is like hurt yourself.
Yeah, but it's short-sighted. But I also think that's like almost like what most people are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, you're doing this in the privacy of your house. Also, I mean, to note, like she is taking the teapot everywhere. Mostly, you'd probably keep it in the house, do this yourself. It would make a little more sense. But okay, stage two is like, oh man, like other people could get hurt. But I really think the writing shines when they realize stage three, you could just do
It was
emotional
emotional
damage.
distress.
Yeah, that's when the movie for me like really takes a different angle. When you're like, oh shit, like it gets way darker.
I kind of have a problem with this though, because John is the guy that's like, we shouldn't be doing this. Like, this is fucking, like, this is not good. This can't be good. You know, this is magic that is not good. But then when it gets to the time where they start like figuring out they can make a boatload off emotional distress, he like goes right into it. He's like, all right, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't like
Well,
that.
I think
she
that's
starts
after,
it.
as Colin noted, after she really just, I think he's like physically destroyed. Like he's the one, it seems like, taking more of the blunt beatings. So I think like at a physical level, this dude's destroyed. And then when she says like the first like real emotional blows,
Like I banged the landlord before.
I think he's done. Like I think like right then and there, like he's kind of insta deadened.
When it
Yeah.
came to the emotional damage, like she definitely
Emotional
initiated
damage.
emotional damage. I love that. She definitely initiated it, and
Yeah.
it just snowballed from there. But it just seemed like the emotional damage was hitting, but it didn't hit to the point where they're like, okay, this is over. It just every time they just kept insulting each other. It's like, okay, how much money did we make? All right, it's like it didn't like seep in like
the-
a teapot should.
When they were standing in the street, it felt like it had weight, and then immediately after that, it's gone. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're like you're
Yeah.
just doing it for cash.
Yeah.
at that point. But that first scene I thought was pretty heavy.
It was.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah, the first scene is just like, oh man.
Well, because the first time she says the mean things about him, she doesn't know it's going to make her money. She's just feeling that.
Yeah.
And then money pops out. She's like, sick.
Which I guess could add on to
Sick.
how much evil or possessed she is by
Yeah.
how corrupted this teapot's
Well,
made her.
it's definitely corrupting her the most. I look at it like these two are one unit as far as the teapot's concerned. Because stage one is like you're hurting yourself.
Yeah.
But for them, it's like they can hurt each other. Stage two is like you have to hurt other people. And then stage three is emotional damage. But I think they're kind of a unit. And it's definitely affecting her more. Because like they go to the library and somehow there's a book about magic teapots.
Yeah, she rips out a page that essentially says like you're gonna die.
Yeah, it's like be careful what you do because otherwise you're gonna die. She rips out the die page and she's like, I don't know, it sounds fine.
Okay, this part was super funny because he's reading down the right side of the page.
There's a note on this in
and then
IMDb.
there's the page missing, but there's a whole left back of that page
That he didn't read. Yeah.
care to read
No,
at all.
that page sucked. It was
And
a hit.
That is mentioned. That's a goof in IMDb.
Is
Is it? I love that. When I like, I was like, what? Just read. You have
In between all this too, Arnie stops by at the house once, and he like wrecks shop. He comes in like super drunk.
Fucking Arnie.
Yeah, well, he is now jealous because he's been like the bully, and he's like he thought himself as like the top dog, but he cannot stand, especially that John is living this life. And he's like, whatever. He takes the teapot. He doesn't know what's up with it at first, but he takes the teapot because Alice is holding it. She clearly notes that it's special to her. And he's like, whatever, throws it in the street, runs over it with his truck, but the teapot bounces back.
He's also wearing gardening gloves for some fucking reason, so it doesn't like affect him because you have to touch it.
I think it was Mike that noted when we were watching this. So the teapot is like a little bent, and then it's like, and then like the Terminator like grows back, and he's like, "What kind of like?" John is like, "What kind of teapot is this? This is crazy." And Mike's like, "This thing is been spewing money the whole time."
This is the crazy part here.
It wasn't crazy before, but now.
Nope, now it's a crazy train.
That's too much.
Yeah, there's more interactions with Dr. Ling kind of throughout, and he's like warning the last real interaction almost of the movie.
I like
with
this last interaction though.
Well, yeah, Dr. Ling's like, she's done. Like, she's consumed and it's pretty much over. Like,
Well,
And he's
She's
like,
talking
he
about
basically
murdering
says like,
people.
he's like, this isn't my first time with you guys. Like, I have met various people throughout my tenure in doing this. My father did this. His father did this. We've been doing this for generations.
Well-
and he's like, when you die, your teapot will go to somebody else, and I'll do this whole process.
yeah,
over.
I actually, Jeremy, just to correct you a little bit, because I thought it was like even more awesome. He's like, my father never met someone who had the teapot. They waited their entire life.
Wow.
And it now is on to me. And now that I know where the teapot is, just like Jeremy said, like,
Well, that's because
like,
his father didn't have access to Antiques Roadshow.
damn right.
bro.
How's this family making money?
They're not. Okay. They are not making money.
They're government sponsored.
I see. Well, he's got a hotel room
He makes
and a
the
rental
tea
car.
for the teapot.
I'll tell you how they make money. His father was General So.
Can you imagine putting?
It's all that chicken money.
Can you imagine putting tea in
Damn.
the teapot? It'd be like, thank you.
Like finally,
so
someone
much.
gets
all
back.
I wanted.
Like, yeah, you put somebody's fucking still beating heart in there.
Oh,
What do
salty.
you get then?
Salty. Yeah, so basically, as Mike notes, Alice wants to kill someone. She's like,
digging graves. She's like, oh, there's murderers and rapists. We'll just kill them.
yeah,
One
she's
big
like,
score.
Yeah, one big score. Like, we still could get to $1 million. And he's like, no. John's done. He's like, I just can't do this. And he does go to Dr. Ling for advice. He's like, maybe we could try this out. And it's, I was going to say Billy, but it's Arnie.
Arnie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arnie actually steals it. Steals the teapot.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, he breaks into their house at night and steals it.
And then he goes back to his trailer park in the woods.
Then he does go back to his trailer park. One of the conceits with the conversation with Dr. Ling
Yeah.
Yeah, Lingy.
is that like he can't take the teapot. It has to be
Has to be
given. to
given.
him. Right. Like so like the two of them have to agree voluntarily that they're going to give up the teapot or else like the power doesn't transfer.
Yeah.
And Dr. Ling is like fucking Frodo. He can carry it without being affected, apparently.
Yeah.
Well,
Because he does do.
Because it doesn't have power over you if it's given to you.
It doesn't have. Okay.
Yes,
being given
that is
robs
said.
it of its power.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If it's
Yeah.
taken, it still the power
yeah.
grows. Okay.
And
It will have power
that's
over
why-
you. Yeah.
That's why the trailer scene is so important.
Yes, which is what we're getting to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Arnie steals it, takes it back to his trailer with his trailer wife.
Yeah. She has a name.
Does it?
No,
It
she
does
doesn't.
not matter.
Do you know what it is?
No.
No. Got it.
Yes.
And she has a name.
She deserves dignity for
No,
what's
she
about to
doesn't.
happen.
She's
No.
present for 1 minute.
From what we've seen, she might not.
And
deserve
we're
it.
not introduced to her until right now.
Well, no, we see her when when what's his name goes to confront Arnie with a saw to cut off his penis.
Oh shit! Yeah,
And
I forgot
he
about
gives
that.
up real quick.
Yeah.
We see the wife then briefly. But yeah, so they go to the trailer to get the fucking teapot back.
Brandy.
The Hasidic
Brandy.
Jews have
Brandy.
found their way to there. I don't know how they did that.
Wizard.
That was my favorite.
That was great. Yeah. So they walk into the trailer, and it's kind of like the first time that what's his name walked into the house after Alice had found the teapot. It's like there's just money and blood everywhere, and they're like, "Oh, fuck."
Honestly,
And the hammer.
That's the end of a good night.
Yeah.
When you have money and
They
blood everywhere.
understood the assignment and honestly kind of crushed it.
Well,
Barney and Brandy.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Well,
No, they knew.
Well, let's go back. I think what happened to them and why it happened so quickly. Dr. Link kept highlighting like you are good people. Like he notes that. Like especially John. He's like, I think you're kind of like a good person. You're trying to strive well. It is clear that Arnie and his girlfriend are not good people.
Right.
Like,
And this is the shit they were doing anyway.
yeah, like they were just like shitty people, and they would do whatever. And really, the start of Alice and John is like, we're just working hard. We're like, we're not looking for excess. We just don't want to be in debt, and we just want a job. So they started with good intentions. Arnie does not, and I think that's the problem. Dr. Ling later notes, and I really like this because, I mean,
You know, the
they're-
path to hell is paved with good intentions.
Yeah,
That's the
Can you buy
wisest
that?
thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Bitcoin.
Did you just come up with that, Jeremy? Wow.
Wow.
How many
Jeremy's a
how many
sage.
bitcoins?
4.
So with this, Dr. Ling notes. I'm sorry. There's a shootout. Everyone is dead now.
Well, yeah, because the wizards show up.
The wizard, the Hasidic Jew wizards.
Yeah,
are
when the
dead.
two Jews show, it sounds not right saying that.
You dropped a
Say-
hard
say
J
it.
on
Yeah,
us.
I really nailed that one. I'm sorry. Yeah, when the two sons of the dead gypsy woman show up. Was that better?
I'll accept
I'd
that.
say Hasidic
they're
Jews.
Say
They
it
are
too,
they're
okay with
dead.
that.
Arnie
Yeah.
and the girlfriend is dead.
Well, they yell wizards when they walk in, and it's great.
Yeah, they all killed each other in a crossfire,
Yeah.
and now Alice and John are there. Alice agrees to give up the teapot, and Dr. Ling notes, and I like this. It's interesting. He's like, he's like, this has been with so many people. He's like dictators, generals, politicians, but even like he's like priests,
Mm-hmm.
like people you would think would be like the purest of heart. He's like,
I would not think a priest would be
Priests?
okay.
some. I mean, historically,
Yeah.
I mean, like I think he's like alluding to like Buddhist monk priests, like, but he's like he does not say all. He's like most could not give it
Most.
up. So that's why I'm like, maybe some people were pure of heart, but also then I'd be like, if someone did give it up, why
It would
wasn't
still have
it-
power. Yeah, so
why was
no
it-
one gave it up.
Why
Because
was
they
it?
hid it in like a fucking grocery store. They're like, we'll put it behind the cereal and then.
It was at a
Yeah,
cost
I'll,
plus world.
I'll take some
market.
cornflakes. I'll take some Lipton tea. I'll
look
take
at
that
this tea.
little.
There you go.
I'll take that little knick-knack. Little knick-knack paddywhack.
It's possible that someone did give it up. It was robbed of its power, but then someone stole it from wherever it
Sure.
was being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That's very
if you
true.
if you like, it's eternal. So when when
Right.
you give it up and then you give it to somebody, what are they going to do with it?
Right.
And then someone else gets it.
I mean, I think Jeremy's kind of got it right too. Like, someone gives it up, or they're just like, I will never use it, and then like it is hidden in their house. They die, and someone finds it. And where Dr. Ling is like, I am getting rid of this, and so really, the
I like
last.
how he says he's like, he hints he's like, I will hide it in a location that nobody will ever
In,
find.
like,
it.
5
Why
feet
does he
of
just
water
say
or
like,
something?
I'll throw it into the ocean?
I don't know. He doesn't want anyone to know.
Yeah. So, what's a great hiding
I
spot?
mean,
Just
honestly-
hide in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
I mean, honestly, I would if I were him, I wouldn't have told him where I was going. I'd be like, we're done. But
Yeah, he does like the Titanic jewel.
yeah,
At
the
end.
end of the movie is essentially
Frodo.
there is a scene I love. There's kind of a fallout between Louise and Chuck, who are married, and Alice and John.
Oh yeah.
Clearly, it's the money separation, but it's also like their flippant attitude, and you can tell like Chuck and Louise are just like hardworking people. And I do like that Alice at the end is like, I want to get rid of everything. I wouldn't have gotten back my old
Yeah, she
shitty
wants to go
dented
back to the
car.
exploding Pinto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the car that they got would be fine.
I
but-
would have kept the M3 for sure.
Sure, but they do give $250,000 to Louise and Chuck, and I do love this. And then
For college, because she's apparently going to Harvard twice.
Yeah, Alice is
God damn,
Alice
really?
is pregnant, and they're driving off to Mexico, and that's just
That's
what's
where you want to
happening.
raise a baby. Let
Yeah.
me tell you.
Well, they couldn't afford health care, so that was the best option.
So we really just end off with Dr. Ling, and he's on a boat in like the middle of the ocean. And I do like for one moment he looks at the teapot, and you almost think like, oh shit, it's got him.
I thought he was gonna kill everyone.
I
on
wanted
this
him
boat.
to stub his toe, and then like General Chicken flies out.
Yeah, I almost
Because that's his currency.
I almost think like I wanted this movie to end like he's looking at the teapot, and it's almost like the totem spinning in Inception.
Yeah.
Like you don't know if it falls or not. You're like, did he throw it in? Did he not throw it in?
That would have been a better ending.
Yeah, but he
correct.
does throw it in, and he kind of smiles, and I'm kind of happy about that. Like I am satisfied that there is a good ending because the nice people who were trying to be nice live nice lives, at least to what they want. They didn't need more than what they needed to begin with.
That's me, babe.
But yeah, I do think if it was like that hesitation, because he does look at that teapot like you could tell, but he's also like, go to hell, teapot. And then it just sinks, and there it is.
I like this pure of heart all
Yeah.
the way through. Dr. Ling, there's no evil in him. Let it go.
Yeah. He was born and bred to put a teapot in the ocean.
And he did it.
And it
He did, man.
So slowly.
Perfect conclusion.
That's
now
his,
what's he
that's
gonna
his
do?
Moby Dick.
He's
Done.
dead now.
He's
yeah.
done so.
Yeah, he doesn't have any children.
He just throws himself into the fucking.
Probably.
He became
Probably.
a teapot. He turned into a teapot, like a genie, entrapped. Hey, before we get to our last views, and before you keep raging on against Black Friday, just as always, everyone, thanks for tuning in. I really do hope you tuned in for Black Friday. I listen to podcasts. Everyone here listens to podcasts. It's awesome that it's free. I hope you enjoy it. And as always, feel free to reach out to us. We are Rabbit Troop Sucks podcast at gmail.com. Again, Rabbit Troop Sucks podcast at gmail.com. And as of late, we've had a lot of people write in. Thanks so much for letting us know your views on films. Please, if you have thoughts on films, you have some insight, you've worked on these films, you just want to talk film, we get it. Let's keep talking about that. We are also on Facebook. We are on Instagram, and our webpage is rabbittroopsucks.com, where we have links to our episodes. We have merchandise. We have pictures of us. We have various other things. In addition, we're at every platform of podcasts. So if you're on Amazon or Spotify, or I use the podcast app on my phone, or you are on YouTube and you're using that app or whatever, feel free. Let us know. Please give us 5 out of 5 star reviews with our ad-free podcast if you enjoy us. And if you don't, I don't know why you're listening to us. But
Yeah, just go buy our shower
Go do
curtains
something
and
else.
get
There's
the-
literally so many things.
yeah, as
to do.
Cal noted, buy our shower curtain and say adieu. Be like, I'll show them.
listening.
I'm going to buy 500 shower curtains.
Yeah,
Our words are magic.
Teach us a lesson by buying our merch.
You know what? I am starting a fallout shelter, and I'm going to buy everyone in the commune a Rabbit Troop Sucks shower curtain and skateboard.
I've never heard of anything wiser.
Yeah.
Wow.
If only.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. Thank God. Thank God.
You know, you don't
Well-
want fucking moldy floors in your bathroom.
Instead of buying stuff and instead of wishing for it, Jeremy, what did you think of the Brass Teapot 2012?
This movie was longer than I think it needed to be. In fact, like I have a couple notes in here where it's like I'm drifting now, like I'm done with notes. But I do like the concept of this movie. I think it could have gone like in a little bit more darker direction, maybe. I also think that there's a lot of great one-liners in this movie. There's a lot of comedic elements in this movie that I think, and I don't know why, I feel like some of them fell flat because of the delivery of the characters. I think the characters overall acted well throughout this entire movie, all of the characters. But I don't know. I like this. I like this movie, but I also, it was like I didn't care about the characters all that much. I liked it. It was overly long. It just took a while. I don't know. I didn't connect with it in the way that I think it connected with you, Paul, when you probably first saw it, but I did enjoy this movie. I'm glad that we got to talk about it. I didn't think it was going to go as well because this is a movie that's like, it's actually pretty well put together, I guess. But I often feel like sometimes those movies don't lend to the comedic aspect of our show that I really enjoy. But this one did.
Me laugh.
This one did. It's an okay movie. Yeah, I think you should go see it. It's worth your while,
Jimmy,
but it is a little long.
Don't worry. The last thing we'll be talking about is Juno Temple in all of this.
Okay.
Colin,
I mean, Juno Temple is. I don't know. I love.
Wait, hold on. We'll
He
go-
said the last
The
thing.
last thing, leave. Yeah.
Colin, what did you think?
I mean, I mostly agree with Jeremy. Like it was hard to kind of get into this. The relationship between the two main characters was good, but the overall kind of just story, the way it kind of progressed, was just it was hard to kind of buy into and really enjoy. I mean, it was fine. It definitely had an interesting idea. Before we started, you had mentioned, Paul, that this kind of had a Twilight Zone feel, and I kind of feel if this was an episode of like the Twilight Zone and it was like an hour long, it would have been a way better.
Yeah,
as a full length film.
Yeah,
it was just too much. Kind of adding the ascetic Jew brothers that kind of, this is our inheritance and we deserve the money, but we don't want to get tainted by the teapot. And then, the Dr. Ling, like, oh, I will take care of this for you kind of aspect. Just so many different kind of minor stories tying into this. Just drew it out, and it was just way too long, and it was not interesting enough for all of these different things to try to bring into it. So it was just overall kind of meh at the end of the day.
great concept.
Yeah.
Lamar, you're in.
It's a great concept movie. I loved it. Fun movie. Great pace. Like I said earlier, that's the first thing I wrote. Fun movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I don't have too many problems with it, except the length. I agree with all of you guys. It could have been cut maybe 10 or 20 minutes. The thing that got me is, like you said, Colin, you just said it, how the pacing of the movie in the beginning just went straight to like this problem with the teapot, and there wasn't really too much of a setup of their background, although we got a good sense of how they are struggling with money. But when it came to when she found the teapot, immediately that's when the movie decided to we're just going to go right for it. And it kind of just is really jarring how it happened when she discovered that the money happens when you hurt yourself. It took me a little bit out of it, but then I enjoyed how they just keep going with the movie. You don't have to slow it down for me to understand what's happening. So I enjoyed the whole pace of the movie. It doesn't try hard. It's lighthearted. I like the cameos. We mentioned Jack McBrayer, Kenneth from.
We have not mentioned.
Yeah, I don't think we did mention.
But he's
it.
in
You
there.
did. You
He is
mentioned.
in
You
it,
threw
yeah.
his name out there, and you mentioned maybe from.
Arrested
Arrested
Development.
We mentioned Bobby Moynihan, who's married to maybe, but we did not mention.
Oh really?
Jack McBrayer.
Oh
Yeah, I
shit!
think-
I thought
yeah.
we
We didn't
talked about
hit
him a
on
little bit.
the-
Okay.
That's actually a huge.
That
plot
is
point.
Alice's brother-in-law.
Yeah.
It is a huge plot point, but somehow it didn't matter that we didn't talk about
That's
it.
true.
That's pretty much what could have been cut out.
Yeah. Some interesting cameos in this movie. Yeah, I like it all right. It didn't overstay its presence to me. I give it a thumbs up. Toss over to Mike. What did you think of this movie?
I thought this movie was too fucking long. I agree with what Colin said. This should have been an episode of something, and it would have been a really good episode of something because I did like the concept and I liked the writing for the most part. My biggest problem with it was if you had paused this movie 20 minutes in and said, hey, just write the rest of this, I could have done it immediately and been right. Like they find a teapot. You have to hurt yourself, then it gives you money. Like, oh, and then you have to hurt others, and then you have to hurt each other emotionally, and then you have to kill people. It's like, of course, there's going to be a cascading like series of escalations. It's going to challenge their relationship, and it's going to resolve at the end. Like, there was no mix up there. There was no like, not that a movie needs a plot twist to be good, but like from the minute the movie started, I was like, okay, I know exactly what's going to happen, and I was right, and it was boring. If this was a 40 minute to an hour episode of something, I'm all in. But I lost steam on this movie real quick. It's not bad by any means, and I didn't hate watching it, but like, yeah, it was too predictable, too prescribed. It insisted upon itself.
How
God damn it.
No, it insists upon
upon
itself.
itself.
Everyone did a good job. Like, I liked all the characters. I knew exactly what was going to happen. There was no like surprise. There was no fun in it for me because it was just so like by the numbers. That's my take.
The only thing I'm going to add on top of everything that people have said is one of the reasons I really do like this film. I like that there's, and I've said this before to you guys on the side, why I likened it to a Twilight Zone episode. I like that there's just one thing happening. There's one unexplained artifact. I like there's one time machine in Back to the Future. It's not just willy-nilly magic happening. Not that just everything. It's like there is one item in play, and people are like, I don't fully understand it. What's unfold? I do, as I said before, I do agree that it should just be like tightened up a little bit and not as long as this is. Again, it's not a lengthy movie. It's like an hour and 40 minutes, but I do feel at least 10 minutes, if not, as Lamar said, 20 minutes could be cut down. As everyone noted, if this was an episode of something, it would be super, super solid.
It feels like that 10 minutes really adds on so much more. Just 10 minutes more. Just
I
feels
think
like
it's
an
what
hour.
Mike's noting, that I don't mind that I kind of could guess my way to what's happening, but I'm shown more, and this could be tightened up. Also, the things we talked about with like Jack McBrayer and like the other sister, like all the stuff we didn't talk about is kind of needless. That would have tightened it up a little bit.
Yeah,
I just didn't need to see all the events. I do like when it does get to the emotional damage. That's really like a different shade of this movie. That's like Act 3 for me. Like, oh shit, like I could punch you in the face and make money, but you now know like words hurt more than anything else. And I do think that's a good turning point. I love the premise of this movie, I can't lie. But yeah, Brass Teapot 2012. The last thing I wanted to note in all of this, little Juno Temple. I'll actually open this up for this. I knew Jeremy would love Juno Temple. And I had a side talk with Mike about this because Jeremy and Mike often talk about these like attractive blonde women. And I feel they have kind of a similar taste in who they find attractive. I will even say Juno Temple, this is a little shout out to my own taste. Juno Temple in some like stockings and under like wear. Yeah, that's fine. That's great. She's
So you like attractive women in lingerie is what you're saying?
I'm just,
Newsflash, guys.
I'm just backtracking. Stockings and lingerie to what she was wearing is a little more my taste.
Okay.
But Juno Temple overall, Mike and I were talking, and I was like, how attractive do you find her, Mike? Because I can't wait for Jeremy to note this. And this is going back to another Office reference. When they're on the boat and Jim is like, I bet my first paycheck that he's going to say like a Titanic reference. And it happens in like 3 minutes of him on that boat. That is Jeremy and Juno Temple. That, yes, we knew you would very much love her every which
Next
way.
time, you should just hand me like a sealed envelope and then have me open it live on it. You know, when the appropriate time.
It'll add up every
That's a good
time.
idea.
I mean, Johnny Carson
like,
style.
Yeah.
She's so like naturally good looking. She's not like the other lady in this movie. What's her name? That you said was from
no one fucking
Gilmore Girls
Yeah,
or whatever the
Gilmore
fuck her
Girls.
name is.
Fucking Rory or whatever.
Or
Rory.
Yeah.
in the house.
Like
Alexis.
she's like a fake good looking girl, but Juno
Yeah.
Temple is like a naturally good looking female, and good for her. You know.
Yeah.
It's a scene where
Good for the world.
after they discover they can hurt each other, she gets real sexual with it. It's like, let's go to the bedroom. She gets in her lingerie. She's like,
Yeah.
spank me.
Oh,
And
my
like,
God.
yeah, that scene
Yeah.
was awesome.
I was like, you know what? If you're gonna make money on pain,
Yeah, this is
That's-
the way.
Yeah,
This is
totally.
the way.
Yeah. A little bit of
and the way
BDSM.
she's like, you're a little bitch. I'm gonna spank you. Honestly,
I think she did. I think
Touche.
there was pegging, maybe.
There might have been pegging.
I
We
think
didn't
so
see
too.
it
Yeah,
because well,
I mean the money started flying out. of
Yeah.
her.
Oh, yeah. Whatever she was doing, he
That
maybe
teapot
liked it.
was a coming.
Peggy 16 for all you British viewers.
I know what that is.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
sad.
There you go.
okay.
Google it.
Yeah, if you're British,
Peggy
you know.
16.
dickpony.com.
They got their own rating system over there that's so wacky doodle.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Juno Temple.
Yes. She's a good actress too.
Yeah, she is.
She is, yeah.
Well, next week, coming at you, we're going to start some December. Let's get into super a shade away from the holidays. Back to 1985, young Sherlock Holmes. We got Chris Columbus as our director here. And something I've said for years, I personally wanted Mike to watch this movie. Mike has noted he likes Chris Columbus.
I do.
And I find this movie that we're about to watch, and I'm going to say this probably while we're watching this movie, very Harry Potter, just without the magic. And I think there's a lot to be said about that, where you're solving a mystery and you're doing all the things Harry Potter would do, but you're doing it through logical deduction.
That's called fucking Scooby-Doo, bro.
Yoinks!
We're going to Scooby-Doo the shit out of this.
You know, all I could really say to that, Jeremy, is scrappy dappy doo.
Oh god.
God damn it.
And we're gone.
Son of a... hey, so, yeah, young Sherlock Holmes starts on December. Any
There you
last
go.
thoughts on this film, everybody?
This
Brass
film
Teapot,
was just
2012.
It was brass.
I liked it, too.
It had a little bit of gold inlay.
Yeah.
You know?
And it was mostly
Learn that
brass,
from
like maybe some
Antique
other
Roadshow.
metals like silver.
They
funky
did not
monkey.
at one point in time in this movie pour tea.
I told you. He would have been like, thank you.
That's
would've
all it
thanked them.
wanted.
God damn it.
The curse is lifted.
Maybe that's what
Yeah.
it was.
Just make tea from me.
I just give you money now. You don't have to hurt yourself. I just want a tea. So thirsty.
A genie pops out, is like, thank you guys.
Oh,
This
so
dra-
parched. Good Lord.
Robin Williams voice. Like, oh, thank you guys. Oh, no, no.
As long as it's Robin Williams.
Was it a drive-by fruiting?
If fucking Will Smith pops out of that thing, I'm out of here.
Ah, shit.
As
you
always, Rapid Troop sucks.
Break my heart, baby.
Reekin.
Reekin?
I don't think I was in this movie.
Just saying it to say it.
Okay.